Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. We're doing YouTube again. Can you believe it? Oh man, how did you do that?
I didn't.
Did I do that?
Yeah,
How did I even do that? Okay,
I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving that
my
in.
hands
Nah,
are in the air, so I have no idea how I did that. But leave it in, man. Let's do this all in one take. So this is a video that everybody's been waiting for. We're gonna talk about the all-elusive star. Well, what? Wait a minute. What video is this, Stefan?
Well, it's got to be about a Strat. It feels like
Okay.
so many videos we've done lately, and talks is all about Strats. But this is
Okay,
a little
so
bit of a
that's what
different.
everybody wants to talk about. The Strat. Okay, cool.
Continue to talk about Strats, yeah. I honestly I've wanted to do this video just to kind of cover these things for quite some time now. But
Do it again.
the fireworks, yeah. But I didn't really have too much information, and doing a lot more research on them. And you've done actually quite a bit of research on these things. It's pretty cool. So let's, I guess, just get into it. Today we're going to talk about the Music Zoo.
Oh man,
Custom
can I
shop.
be the angry commenter on our posts and be like, this isn't exactly how Tom's is. Those are not correct. The bridge, the knob. I just wanted to let you know, Stefan. I need to leave a comment and let you know that that is incorrect.
Correct. It is incorrect.
We get that so many times. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but these things came out. What was it? 22?
Yeah, I think the original run
The original
was
was 22?
21, 22, somewhere around there.
So when Music Zoo released these things, clearly heavily Tom DeLonge inspired.
Yeah.
The colors,
Like, look,
the look, the bridge, or the pickups, the everything kind of about them.
We have no reason to defend Music Zoo. They were trying to make it as close as they could without getting in trouble and paying for the rights to have Tom's design here. And so all the people that get mad about the knob or the bridge or the fact that it has 22 frets, yes, we know. And guess what? They know that it's not 100% Tom accurate. And the relicking, right? People get mad about that too.
And the relicking, yeah. So there was, four of these. There was the black one as well, but I think when...
Yeah, the black was on
photo-
layaway right away. So
Yeah.
somebody bought it before it was even in a photo shoot.
Yeah, so when they first shown them off, there were the three. And I think kind of how it started was a little bit before they made these three, they did release these ones. So,
Yeah.
do you remember these?
Yeah, I do. People would get more of Van Halen vibes from this one because of the trim, the maple neck, and it just, I don't know. What else? Don't you feel like it kind of gives Van Halen vibes? I can't remember if his Frankenstein Strat has a zebra pickup, but I definitely get those.
So yeah, it still looks like the 69, modern C shape, 25.5 scale length. The cool thing, this one has a Seymour Duncan Super 78 in the bridge, but the thing with this one was, they both sold incredibly quick. The black, and I think it's frost white is what the white shade was called.
Yeah.
So Music Zoo obviously got a lot of messages saying Tom DeLonge, because Eddie Van Halen, absolutely, but when you see these, especially nowadays, people associate the one bridge, one volume knob on a Strat with Tom. So they, I guess, went to Fender Custom Shop, put an order in, and not sure how it passed.
Should we say got away with it?
Yeah, I'm not. It's pretty crazy to think of that they're able to get away with it being that close of looks and specs. But so they did release. Excuse me. They did release these four that came out. So you can see the original ones came in graffiti yellow, Daphne blue, surf green, black. All came with a black Invader pickup on them. So the neck is it's still sanded off in the back. The relicking, I think they did a pretty good job. Each of them have a little bit of a different relicking. They're not all the exact same, but it's still the alder body, modern C-shaped neck, still the 25.5 scale length.
I will say what is interesting, and this has nothing to do with Tom, but a 69 Strat usually has 21 frets. It's kind of interesting that it has 22. That would be helpful for me. I use that on a couple of songs, but just something I noted there when I was talking to you. Obviously, they didn't have hardtails in the 69 Strats back in the 60s, but they also had 21 frets, so it's kind of a unique hybrid. Are we talking about the specs now, or do you have that on another tab?
Yeah, no, I had the specs. Yeah, if we want to talk about the specs, it's these ones have the vintage style tuners. So the hardtail Strat bridge, the one vast master volume knob,
But
obviously
you
an
know,
Invader bridge in black. That's gonna come in just a minute, but in black. But what else on here that
you want to know
sort
what's
of
awesome about these tuners is that they look like the vintage ones on the Mexican Tom DeLonge, but they're locking.
yeah.
So whenever you change the string, you have to stick a coin or a screwdriver very gently, geez, or use a polished cloth and stick it in. But it's actually a locking version of that. The My favorite spec that a lot of people would overlook maybe is it's got jumbo frets, so it's
Hmm.
like a Jim Root Strat. So it's like you can go really fast and it's got triple A rosewood. They call it like the Sights rosewood, so it's like the
Yeah,
best of the best rosewood. And I don't know if you can even tell in these pictures, but the rosewood in person is phenomenal.
it's
And
amazing. Yeah,
honestly, okay, I know it's not Tom accurate, and we got to remember, guys, this was an Alex Perez decision, not even Tom. But the volume knob being moved is a little more out of the way. When you're playing, I kind of like it down there. Now, Alex, with Tom collaboration, put it across from the pickup. But when you're playing really fast, like your hand can hit it. I actually like where this knob is. What about
yeah,
you?
yeah. 100%. I think playing it too. It's you don't hit it as well at all, really. And once you start playing it too, like it just it feels really good in the position that it's in.
Hmm.
Um,
I will say the
I like
bridge.
it.
I like the American hardtail better than the vintage, but maybe they're just trying to stay true to spec, and they had to change that for this.
Yeah, I'm sure when they did the order, they needed to be somewhat different from what I think Tom's was, just to make it enough of a change, but still keep it original to.
Now we will say his punker Strat, Stefan, has this bridge, but not really. But it's the vintage style bridge.
The well, when it was the surf green, it had the like on Padre it has the American now, like the
Yeah.
standard. Um, but it was, yeah. So they
In the
all,
music videos, it had the vintage bridge.
yeah, and so these all sold relatively quick from the first time run, and then I guess after a bit they got returned to Music Zoo or sold elsewhere. So Music Zoo did get, I know at least, well, the yellow, I guess they got all of them, didn't they, back?
Um, yeah, I think they
Because they
did.
would have.
The only one that you didn't see back with them was the green. But before people get mad about it being seafoam versus surf, I mean, I've always associated seafoam green as a custom shop color. I know that they probably have surf now, but I'm not necessarily mad about it being seafoam green. I remember being a kid and dreaming of seafoam green because you couldn't get it in a standard run of guitars.
Yeah. So when they came back, I guess one of the big critiques that people had was um, the black pickup compared to the white Invader that you would typically see. So uh, when they did show them back off again, they did seems like they did take out the Invader on the black and the green and replaced
Hmm.
it for the white one. Now, in
Right.
this in the spec sheet that comes with these two instruments, still, it still shows that it's the black Invader.
Yeah.
So this was a music shop uh,
I do not agree
choice.
with this. I get that you want them to sell. I get that Tom did blah, blah, blah. But, like, why would you change a custom shop guitar's wiring and electronics?
Yeah,
I don't see why you would do that. That's insane to me. Like I said, we don't work for the Music Zoo. I just don't get it. Like, I think they would have eventually sold. I know there's all these purists that got mad about the black pump, but, like, leave it custom shop original, in my
yeah.
opinion.
But personally, I think I love it that when
Yeah.
it's the black
I
one
mean,
already. But
and I don't know if we said this earlier, but these things were $5,600 US,
when they
almost
first came
six
out,
grand. I mean, if you're paying tax on top of that, you're paying $6,000 for a Strat.
yeah,
I don't know if I would want the parts swapped. And then another thing that I didn't like is the pickguard is aged, and when they put why is it doing this? I gotta figure out how it's doing that. The pickguard is aged, and when they put the white pup in there, it looked brand new, so it
Yeah,
looked worse. I thought it looked better with the black pickup in there, personally.
I do agree. I think the having the black in there is just makes it its own kind of thing. I understand why people want the white. I truly do. But yeah, just
Yeah, I mean,
if
it's
you're getting a
already
custom
not
shop,
Tom accurate. Why do we have to go try to pretend like it is? Like, let's just let it be its own tribute to him,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
No, I agree. Like if you're buying a custom shop guitar, you don't want to change it. Um, but not even just that. It was they changed it, but they didn't inform that it was changed.
Hmm.
Right? That was another kind of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't really advertised anywhere. There was one Facebook post that said one little change has been done to make it even more, Blink style. But I was just, I don't like that happened. But hey, they can't make these anymore. Are we talking about that now, or are we saving that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the main. I don't really have any more of slides, but yeah, like that's the other thing
Oh,
too is
okay.
they got in trouble for doing
I
this.
thought you had a slide with the two newer ones. Do you not?
I do actually. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
So after this, I guess they sold again or whatever, and then they did order two other ones.
Hmm.
So
And they
coming
sold
already
right
with
away. Those went so fast.
extremely quick. Yeah. So spec wise, same thing, except it came with the white invader and documented white invader, not a black invader on the custom shop sheet. So and the
I
relic is a
bet you
bit
in
more blue.
person those white invaders would have been aged a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nobody's posted that they've had it or that they got it, so
Mhm.
I can't really see. I really like the relicing job that they did on these two.
Hmm.
I
It's a little
really
bit different.
a little bit different, a
The
little bit more
specs
heavy.
are about the same, other than the pickup color. And we sent Music Zoo a message and said, "We have people that want to buy more of these. Do you have them coming?" And they said, "No, we got our hands slapped for this. We can't do any more." And what was it? One of our friends talked to Ron Thorne about it, and Ron Thorne is head master builder at Fender Custom Shop. He signed the certificates on these
Mhm.
guitars. And he said, "What do you say, Stefan, that these kind of slipped through the cracks from someone taking an order that didn't realize what they were, and it's not going to happen again?" And that Tom was not happy about it.
That's what that's what he said. So eh, I mean, yeah, it would be cool if they did do more of these, but I think if you wanted to go through Music Zoo now to get something close, um, if I'm not mistaken, you I don't think you can get it with the same pickup. Um,
Yeah,
a different
you have
neck.
to change the pickup, and you have to change one or two more things.
Yeah, so
And
it is a
so
it,
you could technically put two double humbucker, you know what I mean, two humbuckers in there with two knobs, and then change it and make it the same. But in my opinion, if you're spending $6,000, are you really gonna want to get your guitar and then just cut out the pickup and pick guard and then put in a new one? I personally would not. I'm sure some of those watching wouldn't care, but it just doesn't feel as authentic to me as getting it from the custom shop at that level of money. Like,
I agree. Yeah, I don't know, and I think you would still be able to do either a relic or a non-relic too, right? That was just an upcharge
yeah,
fee
it
on the
was
site.
just like you had to change one or two things that were a little too close. You could still do a hardtail. You just had to add like a tone knob and another pickup or something, like, or change the pickup. But again, I mean, if you want to have a Tom accurate guitar, you're gonna have to pay a tech or manually change things on your custom shop level guitar, which already makes people mad because the logo doesn't say with synchronized tremolo. Well, it's not supposed to. Toms were parts casters. They're hardtail. You don't have a synchronized tremolo on a hardtail, right, Stefan?
It's yeah. So I think for these ones, anyways, I think these really are, when you talk about Tom DeLonge Fender Strats, and I mean, as far back as I can remember, I always thought, man, how cool would it be to call the custom shop and get them to make a custom shop,
Mm-hmm.
Tom DeLonge Stratocaster. And really, I mean, as of now, anyways, this is the absolute closest that you're going
Yeah.
to get when it comes to an actual branded Fender custom shop, Tom DeLonge
Unless they come out with
Stratocaster.
one with his name on it, then but it would probably be even more than 5,600 because they would have to pay him royalties, right?
I'd assume so. Yeah, like it wouldn't come cheap for sure.
Hmm.
So again, yeah, when you look at these, a lot of people have a lot of issues with them for one reason or another. But I mean,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, these things are
Yeah.
amazing. They really are, and it's so both Brian, I think we can say both Brian and I were lucky enough that we each got one of these extremely cheap. I'm not going to say the price or anything, but not what these things sold for retail. I wouldn't have bought it for that, but we were able to get them for really, really cheap. And these things play, feel, sound like amazing. And I think we'll post a couple pics and videos after
It's
we
hard to
post this.
describe, but it's got the pickup has like a deeper sound than like because we have the Made in Mexico TD. I should have put it in the background, but it's maybe it's the wood. I know a lot of people don't believe in tone woods, but like maybe it's the wood, but it just has this really deep crunch.
I
Have you
agree.
noticed that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's a lot
Um,
beefier.
the
But
Mexican one is very bright. Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
But like, I just wanted people to know that, you've heard me say that I don't agree with some of the things that Music Zoo did with these, but like, at the same time, that's so cool that they tried to do this for people. And I just wanted to get the point across. They know it's not accurate. It can't be accurate. So would you rather not try and have something close and just not do it at all if it's not 100% Tom accurate? Or do something like this that's like really close? I think it was really cool that they were able to do this and provide this for fans. And I personally have in my reverb shop, like where you search the black one. I just want to see if it ever pops up because I really like the black one. So
Yeah,
everybody knows my secret now. It's like I'm looking for that black one.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we can see, or even the other two, the yellow and the blue one, if we can
Hmm.
see those ones, I just would love to see pictures of them. Right, like it's. But yeah, these things, like I said, like the fact that Music Zoo was able to do it, and clearly they did it for a reason. So being able to actually get it, pushed through and done before the Fender deal with Tom for the return or
Yeah.
whatever came back, it was a very, it's very opportunist, I guess. Like they did a good job with it all, and I don't know. I think they're really really cool looking guitars.
So how many times, like, so Stefan's going to promote this video and there's going to be photos. How many people do you think are going to comment to you or message you and say, Stefan, that knob's in the wrong place? Or Tom never had a relicking like that.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of purists when it comes to that, but
You ready for that?
honestly, like I said, I've wanted a custom shop like when I was a kid, like ordering a
Yeah.
custom shop, and the fact that these really are the only, as of now, anyways. If they do make something down the road, who knows? But as of right now, this is the only custom shop Tom DeLonge Strat that you're going to really see.
You want to talk about unique? I think we both agree, Stefan, that if we could do another one of these, make it the exact same. Relicking looks cool. Bridge is fine, whatever. Black pump, same knob. Everything's the same except for Fiesta Red.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, oh, that would, yeah,
It was
I would change it.
so good.
I would change the pickup to a JB though, an SH4.
Oh, right. JB would
That
be cool.
100%.
And
Fiesta
black
Red
JB.
relic, a black JB, yeah. Fiesta Red, heavy relic. Yeah, same bridge, same knob, everything else. That would be really cool to see. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to know what everybody's thoughts are on this, and negative, positive, whatever. Put whatever you feel on these things. If they did release another one, would you guys be interested in them? What colors would you guys want to see? Like, Brian and I have talked quite a bit about these things, and it'd be cool to
Yeah.
hear your guys' thoughts on it too.
Yeah, just tell us what within reason. I mean, obviously it'd be cool to have the exact Tom one, but tell us like a realistic one that you think you would want. Could you handle having Inca Silver if it was relicked? Like if they told you, we'll do Inca Silver, but you have to relic it. Would that look cool? What do you guys think?
I think that actually would be pretty cool having an Inca Silver and aged pickup, or well, aged pickup, yeah, but aged pick garden. That'd be really cool. Like there's a lot of cool things that they could do with this. It's just I don't think now they can get it past anything, but past
Yeah.
the dudes at Fender. But yeah, I think that will do for this one. So if you guys ever do come across that black one, let us please send a picture. Bluey the video game, nice. I don't really
That's
have.
what I got today.
I don't think I have really anything that's like accessible anyways right now. Uh I honestly don't got anything.
A mouse pad?
No, Walking Dead. I think you showed that before. That's cool though.
Oh, okay.
You got
cool.
that? Did you get that in Atlanta?
Yeah, where they film it.
That's sick. Cool, guys.
All I got, man.
Thank you for watching.
And provide some comments. Tell us we're wrong. Tell us Tom or nothing.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye bye.